Hey guys, how do we keep it dirty off-road? Now today's episode, I'm going to give you guys an update on the truck. You guys saw our last video, the 10K service. We had a problem with the truck that we discovered during our 10K service. We found a problem with the axle. The front axle was leaking. So a couple developments as we're doing the oil change. My axle's leaking. And we found a problem with the steering where the steering was leaking, which is kind of odd, right? It's an electronic steering system. Why is the steering system leaking? The tie rod is super fucking moist. That's definitely not good. The steering rods are a little moist too, which I'm not liking. It's not good. This thing's brand fucking new. We got the truck back today, and I'm gonna give you guys an update as to what happened. Paper, give me the paper.
Beeper, beeper. Have you seen beeper in Water World? Beeper. 6 feet rule.
Here's the service slip of what happened. Why don't we go over the first one, the easier one, which was the axle. Ended up just being the seal, the axle main seal, and according to this, it further examination found the right front axle seal is leaking with failure code D8, whatever. They have, I guess there's a Ford code for that. So they went ahead and removed it all and resealed it. We're gonna go take a look here in a second to see how well they did, but yeah, that looks like it was a simple fix. The big one though was the steering. Now we saw the boot's a little moist, but didn't think really nothing of it, right? It was odd to me because it's an electronic steering. The fact that we're seeing oil on an electronic system is kind of like, whoa, what could possibly be leaking? Because one side was leaking pretty bad, the other side was leaking only a little bit. Now, to kind of give you guys some insight too, I've also been having problems with the steering around the same time, right? Those that follow me on Instagram saw it. My steering wheel got all loose and we had to tighten it up on the trail because the nut itself came really loose because it was giving too much feedback back to the steering, right? So we had to do a repair on the trail and get that fixed. If you want to know how to do that, we have a video. I'm going to link it up right here. You guys can see how to tighten up your steering wheel, or how to remove the steering wheel, whatever you want to do. So we knew something was up. Another symptom we were having is every time we went off-road, the steering was going off in both directions. One day it would come back and it's pulling to the right. Another day it come back, it's pulling to the left. Another very odd system considering we installed caster camber locks on this thing. The alignment shouldn't be going out that bad. So we knew something was going on, so when we did our 10K service, we inspected, we found something was up. According to Ford, not only did they visually see that there was something wrong, when they connected to the computer, they found a diagnostic scan, found a failure code of CC30. They went ahead and documented, did some tests. It failed most of the tests. I think it failed one of the 3 tests, and after taking a look at it and everything, they found that the whole rack, according to this, the steering rack and pinion assembly is loose, and it also has a failure code stored in the computer. I was expecting that maybe they would just kind of, it was just a seal or something like that, they might repack the end, but no, according to the notes, they replaced the whole steering system. The whole rack and pinion electronic piece at the bottom was completely replaced, and we're about to take a look, but it also looks like they replaced the boots, the tie rods, almost the whole steering system was completely replaced, which is kind of surprising. I also want to know what this code is, CC30. Give me my iPad. I'd like to know what this code CC30 means. So, let's do a quick Google search. And I'm going to just do a search for failure code CC30. There was no check engine light, by the way, so I don't know what this code was all about. Error code, Ford code, Strobel code, CC30. Nope. Not really finding anything on what failure code CC30 is. You guys looking on your phones too?
Nope.
Why not?
Because I don't want to. What is you looking up?
Failure code CC30. Charlie 30.
CC3, right?
It just says a failed module, right? Nothing else?
Yeah.
So I'm not really finding much. So whatever the code is, it's something that only the Vortex can see. So let's go ahead and look under there and see what's going on. See what they replaced, see if they actually cleaned up. A lot of you guys, if you ever had work done on a truck, you know sometimes they don't actually clean up after themselves. So let's go take a look, see what's going on under there. Hold this. So you guys, I don't have to look all silly going under here. Oh, fuck.
What are you doing? Getting under?
Yeah, let's take a look at this.
Alrighty.
So look here. This part of the tie rod, the boot, is all brand new.
You can tell.
This part is old. This is the old piece, right? You can tell because of the bug guts. That's the main differentiator here, the bug guts. I have all kinds of bug guts on there. Now, last time we were here, bottom of the steering rack was a little dirty, and look at that. It's brand spanking new. That's a brand new steering system in there. Wow. That's very surprising. All right, let's go take a look at the other side.
Come on, old man.
This side right here is where we had our leak. Okay. So yeah, you can see the orange bit. That's the new seal right there. So yeah, that looks like it was completely redone. There's a little bit of extra grease at the left behind, but that's okay. It's at least they did a good job cleaning it, getting it all the way. Here's also the new steering rack. It's a surprising thing, man. This thing's got less than 10,000 miles on it. It's already got a brand new steering rack on it. And this thing looks brand spanking new. Like, look at all the oils and stuff on it from the seals and shit right there.
To think your old truck didn't have problems like this.
Yeah, no kidding.
Just to show you, 2017s are probably better built.
Which goes against everything you ever hear about vehicles. Okay.
Am I recording my legs? I'm recording something.
Overall, very surprising, right? 10,000 miles, and she's already gone through one steering rack. And on the drive home, she definitely felt different. It didn't feel like all offset like it was before. So the dealer definitely did a good job, and yeah, I'm happy with it. You know, they did a pretty good job of cleaning it up, so that's a good thing. Now, we still got to give it a proper test. I'm not sure what may have caused this issue. So that's something we still have to figure out what may have caused it. Obviously, it's probably related to something off-roading, or it could just be bad quality control. We've noticed this truck has had a lot of quality control issues. One that we didn't cover in the last video that I forgot to cover was the fact that the passenger window had one of the guides actually damaged. The guides were actually rubbing on the window. It ended up scratching the window. That window had to get this whole guide system for the windows replaced, as well as the window glass replaced, because it just scratched it all to hell. So that's one that I forgot to tell you guys. So overall, 2020 is definitely having more quality control issues than we expected. The 17 really didn't have any major issues till much later. For us to have this many issues right around the first oil change is kind of surprising. We'll keep you guys updated as we do more stuff on the truck, so make sure you guys subscribe. We got a lot of content coming for you guys. Don't forget to like and comment below. Let us know if you have any questions, and we'll see you guys on the next one.